Hello everyone. This channel is called A Single Word of Sprinkling the Fragrance. We would like to share with you a useful topic to live joyously each day. When I talk to people about the teachings, I'm often asked, what is Tenrikyo's main teaching? I always answer, it's a joyous life. Today, I would like to talk about how to practice the joyous life. If you could please spare a moment to think about this with me. The essence of joyous life, for me, is purification of the mind. As you know, fogged up glasses don't let us see things properly. A clouded mind also prevents us from seeing God's blessings. So I clean my mind during the morning and evening services and monthly church service. In a seated service, there is a motion of sweeping down both hands in front of chest. These movements represent a sweeping of the mind. We liken hands to a broom used to sweep the mind. Some of you who are watching this channel might think, I'm fine, I never misuse my mind. But the founders of Tenrikyo, Oyasama, explained the need to sweep the mind like this. I will tell you. Suppose you have a new built house and you seal up the windows so that no one can enter. The dust will settle so thick on the floor that you can write a letter in it when you do not sweep it up for, say, 10 or 20 days. You know that a mirror will stain. You sweep piles of dust when it is noticeable, but leave fine dust because it is hard to see. When the fine dust becomes embedded into a mirror, it will stain the mirror. Everyone can make mistakes. I don't think it's bad to make a mistake, but if you don't recognize mistake as a mistake, then you will never be corrected and cannot grow. In order to understand and correct on one's mind, the following 8 dusts have been cited: miserliness, covetousness, hatred, self-love, grudge-bearing, anger, greed, and arrogance. I think everybody in this world could find one or more of these in themselves. If you recognize of these dusts, why not try holding them back by not showing them in your outward voice or expressions? If you can do this repeatedly, then your mind will get into a good habit which doesn't accumulate dust. This new habit of the mind will enable you to recognize blessings and grow to appreciate them. Whenever I hear the 8 dusts, I always reflect on my mind of anger. As I am a hasty person, if I work for myself, I'm okay. But on the other hand, I used to get annoyed easily if I saw someone walking slowly. But since I came to know these teachings of 8 dusts, I have been able to understand my mind and control it. Thanks to this teaching, the possibility of accumulating dust has reduced a lot. Now, if I get annoyed, I recognize this as a signal to help the person, and as such offer them a helping hand. Also, my children are growing up now and starting to take care of themselves, so the time I and my wife spend together has increased. The other day, we went to shopping together for clothes. We usually check each other's items before buying. First of all, we check, of course, if it fits to the person and is it necessary or not. I'm not quite sure what she thinks, but I try to imagine her walking by my side in the clothes she has chosen. If I'm not embarrassed, then I will say, it's okay, it's nice. And the second point is it necessary or not? Is it the things you just like or something you need? Of course, you need to buy clothes and other necessities in your daily life. But if you think about the very back of the wardrobe and try to remember, do I have something similar or not already? With this question, I have been able to prevent accumulation of the dust of covetousness. God Parent teaches us as follows. Looking all over the world and through all ages, I find no one who is evil. Among all humankind, there is no one who is evil. It is only a bit of dust stuck on. We are allowed to use our mind as we please, since they are ours. But when our use of mind is not in accordance with the will of God the Parent, our minds will become clouded. As such, our mind will lose their original brightness, until finally we are unable to manage them. This is why God the Parent teaches us how to prevent such use of the mind through the metaphor of dust. We are advised to reflect constantly and sweep this dust away, for the dust of one person has a harmful effect on others, and may even lead to the disruption of peace in the world. An original human mind should be completely clear. A mind of a newborn baby is pure and innocent. However, when you spend your life without noticing the blessing of God the Parent, you unknowingly accumulate dust in your mind. Then your mind gets clouded. To be honest, to be unknowing is a terrible situation. We might think we are right, but there is a gap between the intention of God the Parent and our mind. Dust gets into the gaps. Therefore, it is important to sweep away the dust of the mind which are unknowingly accumulated through attending daily and monthly church services. The best way to have a fully blessed life is to purify your mind and have a mind which can find blessings. Let us sweep away dust of the mind and purify our mind with the reference of the dust of miserliness, covetousness, hatred, self-love, grudge-bearing, anger, greed, and arrogance. Thank you for watching until the end. See you next time.